Hi everyone, welcome from Acumen Accounting. Today's video is just to give you some ideas on when and how you can open a business account, which bank is good for your business or which bank is not. So I'm not here to basically pinpoint on a particular bank, but I'll just give you most of the information when you're making a decision to open a business account for your business. Doesn't matter if it's a limited company, a partnership, or as a sole trader business account. When it's coming to open a business account, the high street banks ask you a number of questions which you should aware of it anyways before even you're going to meet one of the business banking managers. So high street banks including Lloyds, Barclays, TSB, HSBC, NatWest, Royal Bank of Scotland. So these are the main high street banks. All banks have different products to offer. So whenever you're looking to open a business account, what you need to do is you need to look for how many months they can give you a free banking. Most of the bank give between 18 months to 24 months because when there was a pandemic and COVID going on, they were not opening many business accounts, and most of the banks have reduced this free banking from 18 to 24 months to 6 months. So whenever you're going to open a business account, make sure you get at least a maximum number of months for the free banking. That means bank is not going to charge you any bank charges on the transactions or even a monthly fee. And if it once you decided to go for the bank, then it comes to the monthly fee. In kind of randomly, most bank charge £5 to £6 per month on the package basically they give you, and you can do like online banking, basically doing online transactions. If you take a cash out, they charge you extra money. So whenever you're deciding to open a bank account, you need to make sure you look for the details and the charges they're going to charge and what kind of business you are doing. If you are in a business where you collect cash and you're going to deposit into the bank and you're taking a cash out, you need to be careful making your decision. You need to make sure you look into the charges and select the product, select the account, which is basically benefiting your kind of business. So make sure if you selecting the cash payment in and out, select that package so you have kind of a fixed fee rather than you paying on every transaction or every £100 going into your bank and you paying extra pound on any of the transaction you're doing. So this is the key thing. There are other banks kind of Sterling, Tide Bank, Cash Plus. These are all online banks where you can just open a bank within 24 hours. They don't ask you most of the questions. But the problem is these banks are for kind of a small business where just one director or one person. But once your turnover is go over £1 million, then you will basically hit a hurdle where you are not protected. I'm just going to give you a very important and key information. When you open in a bank, basically all banks are regulated by FCA and they give you guarantee to protect your money for a certain limit. But these online banks, I think the limit is about maybe, it depends, some bank only can protect up to £1 million. So whenever you're going, you need to go into the behind the scene and see the banks, how much money they can protect you while they, just in case if the bank go bust, if they go bankrupt, it happened in the past. It happened with the Northern Rock Bank when the credit crunch was happening in 2008. So that's the main thing. So you need to see your money is protected in the bank and you are going to kind of not losing your money out in case of banks going to be bankrupt. And it happened in the past, and I know some people think why the banks will go bankrupt, but it happens. The most important thing is if you have your business is a cash rich business. What does mean by cash rich? Like means they have too much money in the bank, 5, 6 million, 9 million, 10 million pounds. Always look how much money they can protect, or you are covered for that business, and you can open another account where it's called as a saving account for your business with the same account, and you can transfer money into there, which give you more protection. Because I've seen working as an accountant is basically business have just £5 million in the business, and if they exceed that limit, the bank is not guaranteed to protect the money in case anything wrong or goes wrong with the bank. So just be very careful when you're making all decision. All high street banks are good, just you need to make decision what business you are doing. what product you need. You're trading online, your business is just or as a kind of a retail, or you're on the high street and you're collecting more cash, putting money in and out. These are all the things. So whenever you're making a decision, make sure it's basically you selecting the product which help grow your business. And also one very major key thing is some of the high street banks, they still not have a business manager or a client manager. You need that because sometimes you need to have a meeting with them. You need to see them face to face, and it's key decision you need to make, because when you grow, you probably need some finance. And some of the high street banks, I think one of the TSB is one of them. They don't have any business manager. Barclays have a business manager, so you can basically go for them. You can directly access them. You directly contact them. But some of the high street banks don't offer that kind of facility. So you need to make sure whenever you're making decision, you need to see which bank is going to support you in the long term. And of course, if you want to change a bank, you can change in the future. If you're already with some of the bank, you're not happy with it, you can easily change it. It's not hard, it's not difficult. But again, if you need more information or you have any question, just leave a comment at the bottom of this video and one of our team members will definitely reply you. Again, thank you for listening and stay safe, stay healthy. Bye for now.